And last series, we talked about Archie. We talked about Chronic, who were struggling in the scoring department. I think the one player now that you look to step up their game is Mata. Mata is so electric. He scored one of the best goals that we've seen on land before. And, oh, man,
Okay.
we know he's got that ability.
Yeah, and boy, if he had converted that, then I think everybody would have fallen out of their chairs. Here's Mata going forward here. Not a lot of scoring so far, but he may have one here. Oh, it's just a little bit wide. Juicy had to track it. Another ball centered, and Seiko's got this one away. Yeah, a team like Genomates, I mean, it's almost like they've made a living this season on just kind of letting you come in, waiting for that one mistake when you overextend, and then playing over the top, and then all of a sudden you're down 3 goals to them.
Yeah, they are a consistent team. Itachi has been playing at the highest level for quite some time. And Juicy is looking for Seiko. Seiko, the drop down. That one off the bar and out. Lovely play, though. I like that setup from Genomates.
Yeah, so where Secret gets a few opportunities very early on in the game, Genomates bring it right back at him. Seiko, power play opportunity and a double tap.
Wow. What a start for Genomates. They had the 3-person passing play. That time the demo into a double tap that beats out Brad. Brad was trying to do the squishy save on 0 boost. The overwhelming pressure for that whole minute ended up being the reason Team Secret gave up that goal. Genomates, they were squeezing Team Secret early.
Falling behind, usually
Double.
a very bad time for teams as Seiko lines up another double.
Is this game 1 or a training pack for Seiko?
It is free play right now. A double tap exhibition from the former world champion.
Double tap. Back to back for Seiko.
It's really going to become mundane at some point. You have to be like, hey, you need a 3rd touch to really impress us. He's trying to line up another shot. That one he lets go. Juicy can't follow up. Itachi has all day to play this. I mean, Team Secret.
Have they left their half?
Yeah, stuck inside their own net.
This has been crazy from Genomates. This level of domination, we still have not been able to get this ball past half field. What is going on? Oh,
and Juicy again. They're just overwhelming Team Secret right now.
KV1 had to jump over the bump, and then Brad's thinking, okay, I'm going to take this into a dribble, but didn't see Juicy. You do not have that much time, Brad. Wow. Genomates. We're not even 2 minutes in, 3 goals for Genomates in stacks. I'm legitimately wondering how much time the ball has spent in Genomates' half. It can't be that much.
If it's more than 45 seconds at this point, I'd be surprised. Mata at least trying to keep that in just a little bit deeper. Brad to center, and KV1 shot is sent aside. Mata to try and center again. An opportunity blocked out this time by Itachi. Now Brad will try his luck, and he just meets Itachi. Another demolition. And it's a little strange to see Genomates, the more physical of the 2 teams, just going on world rankings for these 2 teams in that respective category. Genomates 123rd in the world in the second half of the season. Team Secret,
that's got to be pretty good.
2nd.
Yeah, it was Itachi from Genomates that landed a demo that led to a goal. So, I mean, I guess it shows you sometimes stats aren't everything.
They are decidedly not. The Genomates we see online and the Genomates we see on LAN are 2 completely different teams.
And you know when stats are everything, Stacks? Is when you're competing in fantasy.
Yes.
And I am sure whoever has the Genomates players are feeling good right about now.
Right? Yeah, anybody who's got Juicy right now, 2 goals and an assist. And there's still 2 minutes and change left here in game 1. I mean, you'd like to kind of hold on to something for Team Secret where you think maybe there's something that they can find to get themselves back into this series. It is only game 1, but right now they look completely outclassed by Genomates, and I mean, when they're playing like this, who wouldn't be?
This has looked so easy for Genomates. They start out the game swarming, get a couple goals. I mean, get a couple double taps from Seiko very early on. Pure domination. You wonder if they'll start running out the clock, and it's Itachi doing favors for his fantasy team.
Unreal. Seiko denied his second goal of the game. Itachi gets on the board. Everybody shoots. Everybody scores for Gentlemates Alpine. 5-0, just inside 90 seconds remaining. And, I mean, we've seen some ref pauses in other series so far this week. We would actually need a ref stoppage at this point. This is not a fair fight.
No mercy rules in Rocket League. At least not in this event. In London, you play to the whistle no matter what. But this game one, I think you can already tell in the books, 5-0 as we approach this final minute. Gentlemates have been brilliant. Flip reset goal, why not? Juicy flip reset for the hat trick.
That's a pretty one too. Just a quick little flick. Doesn't need to follow it. Perfect placement. Hat trick for Juicy. 6 now for Alpine. Gentlemates have been anything but gentle here in this opening game.
Yeah, to put in for a name change. You're right, Stack.
Absolute bullies right now.
They've been anything but. It might add another one. That one pinched out by Brad. Mata will try to push that down, but Gentlemates, they have been so dominant in this first game. A little bit of possession, finally a chance. Maybe Team Secret can get something going. That shot does go in. Mata pushing that forward. And the dunk by KV1, and I mean, it is not much, but it is something for Team Secret to point to as they look towards game 2.
They're one of the more resilient teams that we have here in London. They're a team that, even when they concede an opening goal, granted, they've conceded 6. This one, we're not even talking about this game. But when they concede an opening goal, they still come back more often than most teams do to win that game. So playing from behind, not really a big concern for Team Secret. The bigger concern is the fact that they're playing from behind in the series against Gentlemates. And again, of course, you have all the world implications kind of hanging over their head. Yes, they've secured a tiebreaker with complexity, but they need one more to avoid that entirely and punch their ticket directly to Fort Worth. If this continues, they'll need to do it in round 4 or 5, but KV1 adds a couple at the end, and Team Secret make it a 4-goal margin.
Couple goals at the end from Team Secret. It was a really strong start there for Gentlemates. We started out with a pair of trust in their mechanics and also trust that they can be as fast and try to pick up the pace a little bit, because I think trying to slow it down, playing the counterattack game is not going to work against a team like Gentlemates.
6 goals from Brad and KV1 coming into this series, and Gentlemates got that on their own in game 1. Game 2, clean slate for Team Secret. They try to bounce back against what may be the best team in the world, though. Team BDS might have something to say about it. That shot goes high and wide. Now KV1 only as far as Seiko, and infield pass on the defensive end. Just trying to play that possession game. And again, they're not in any hurry to move forward. They're going to let Team Secret feel like they have a chance, try to kind of shoot their shot in the offensive end, and then go right over the top. It's what they did for most of game 1, and then they just overwhelmed them. Itachi lost that one, and Juicy can bring it all the way to the corner. He didn't need the boost.
Interesting decision there for Mata to try to take that instead of leaving it for his teammate in the corner. Resulted in Team Secret not being able to keep possession, but now we see KV1 push that towards net. Itachi stretching save. This is a much different Team Secret, but Brad bounces off the wall, couldn't land on his wheels. Already, though, the adjustments from Team Secret, they're not giving Gentlemates as much space. They're able to retain that possession. See what they do here. Big bump from Juicy. Seiko double tap pass, and that's cleared off the line by Brad.
I'll often say you don't need to play perfect to beat anybody, but the margins are very, very slim for Team Secret. There are just some mistakes you really can't afford to make, and maybe more than most other teams, they're going to have to play as close to perfection as they can. Itachi has Juicy running underneath to his left. Juicy takes over. Rebound opportunity. KV1 waiting, and the shot goes right by from Itachi.
And this was smart. Itachi, instead of going for a flip reset, gets that extra touch. The defender was playing the flip reset, and then it leaks out forces a double commit and the rebound opportunity for Itachi, who started that play. Itachi reading the defense as good as you can on that play.
Yeah, KV1 completely stuck without boost on that play. Had no play to make, and it's really, can I help you? No thanks. Just looking as it goes right on by from Itachi. Now KV1 has that taken away, and Juicy almost ran into that. Would have needed to go up to the backboard to finish the play. Seiko looking to center, and Itachi wisely stays back to deal with that ball from Brad.
Itachi's been back a few times, and now we got a shot opportunity for Juicy. A quick 1-2 bang-bang play. And Gentlemates Alpine, they are looking in form.
Again, just caught him coming forward. Throw it out to midfield. Juicy just faster than you. 2-0 at the halfway mark. And then this is what happens to teams when they play Alpine, right? Okay, great, now we have to chase the game. We're down 2 goals, so you throw caution to the wind, and that's when they run it up.
Yeah, they're that good. This is a scoring opportunity. I think KV1 surprised there that ball made it through. Chance for Secret to get one on the board here. Mata, the flip reset pass attempt. 50'd by Seiko all the way downfield. Brad trying to contain it at the midfield.
Itachi hasn't used a modicum of boost in the last about 10 seconds. He's still got a full tank just waiting to get involved in the play as Seiko, very proactive. Juicy couldn't line up a centering pass. And Brad now, as Mata has to put on the reverse lights. Now he'll finally take a shot up in the air, and again, just gets demolished for his efforts. Juicy redirect, Gentlemates up 3.
Are you sure those stats are accurate stats? 123rd with demos?
123rd.
Are you sure?
That is the data that Alifoni has given all of us.
Juicy getting the demo up high near the ceiling and then getting that little redirect in.
They average 2.47 a game, or rather per 5 minutes. I know there are some people that prefer the per 5 minute stats. Either way, again, very different team from online to on land. And Gentlemates Alpine are just making it look like a practice session.
They haven't broken a sweat yet, Stacks.
No.
Team Secret have a lot of work to do.
It's hot up here.
There are fans, but there is some hope left for Team Secret. Mata taking this airborne, and 2 of these goals now have come from Mata's mechanics. That time he gets the flip reset pass. Really nicely done. And a cleanup there for KV1, so there's a glimmer of hope for Team Secret. The time is winding down.
He has been the bright spot for Secret, trying to add to his total. He's got all 3 goals for Team Secret. Mata from the corner, giving that one away to Juicy. KV1 trying to scramble back with no boost. Midfield wasn't available for him. Had to go get his own back corner boost. That means Brad can't take it. That's going to be vacant for a while. He's trying to run forward with Itachi in the way. Now with 1 minute left, Secret find themselves at least back into the game. Just a small window of hope. Seiko taking his time. Drop down to Itachi. Nothing behind it, but the follow-up from Juicy goes wide. Can they bring anybody back central? No. Running forward, Seiko all the way at the back. Mata's going to try and challenge him, and nope, Seiko just waits him out.
Itachi booms it downfield, will stay on it. Drop down pass to Juicy. Juicy's shot is weak, but doesn't really matter. Gentlemates wasting time off the clock, but this could be off. That bump lands on Juicy, would have been a shot. But Juicy does well to defend it and almost gets a double tap opportunity on the other end.
Final 10 seconds for KV1 and Team Secret, and they have no forward momentum whatsoever. Mata will at least try to send this one in the general direction of the net. That's blocked away as well. Gentlemates Alpine closing in on a dominant sweep.
Has Gentlemates been tested in this series or in any of these games? They have. We might see another goal off kickoff here. Oh, good pinch save from Mata. But Gentlemates haven't really been forced into much adversity. They've been in control since the kickoff.
Oh, there's a window there as Itachi couldn't get a piece of that ball. Brad with very little in the tank, though, after he gets to the ball. Now Juicy running forward, and that forces Mata back to his own line. See if Team Secret can just even keep Gentlemates off the board for the first couple of minutes. Generate a little bit of confidence. Mata all the way back over to Brad. Having to work greater than the sum of their parts defensively. Mata try to set up Brad. It's netward, but just a little high. Seiko's got that over the bar, and back the other way they come. Maybe.
Oh, this is a good ball. Brad, the double tap and the bump attempt, but Itachi, Old Faithful there to clear it off the line once again.
I mean, they've been burned so many times on these, long, quick counterattacks, James. I don't know that you're ever going to see the third man from Team Secret coming up past midfield when they have these opportunities. And I just don't know that you can really apply enough pressure to Gentlemates without that. That demo certainly helps as Brad gets the opener.
Is that the answer to the problems that Team Secret has been having? Mata gets the demo, even lands, forces Itachi to jump up as well. Heroic effort from Mata, clearing the path. And Team Secret have a lead. Can they hang on to it?
Team that average almost 6 demos a game in their home region, finally using physical play to get on the board first. They have that lead against Gentlemates. Now KV1 playing with a lot more comfort, a lot more confidence. Brad thought about it. Itachi beat him. And Brad has that one guided back to the corner. Juicy, center ball, and the demo, Seiko ties the game.
That qualifies as revenge for Gentlemates. Juicy getting the touch, doesn't rotate out, immediately goes for the demo. Perfect read from Juicy on the development of that play, landing the demo, and that yields a free goal there for Gentlemates. So the lead short-lived for Team Secret.
Fun while it lasted, and now Team Secret has to go back to work. Problem is that work is defensive work. Loose ball in front. That's guided out towards the side, but everybody was scrambling back to the net. So it's a free ball for Gentlemates. And now Itachi swatted out of the way. Mata just had no time to play with. Seiko tried to bounce that through traffic and is going to force Itachi back to his own corner booth.
Oh, that's a heavy touch.
Boy, that got away from him very quickly.
Got bailed out by Juicy. Juicy going to look for the double. Well defended by Mata. Sent back in. KV1 high up off the ceiling. Itachi trying to bump him off the ball. Brad will launch that downfield. It's a mistouch from Juicy, though. Rebound comes out off the backboard. KV1 just enough boost to touch it down, but Brad had gone for the mid boost.
Well, we do see all three forward for just a moment, but KV1 running back. He's picking up pennies and using all of it just to get that ball out to midfield. Now on beyond, and it's Seiko over to Juicy. Gentlemates working on the counterattack. Juicy again, blocked by Mata. Itachi thought about turning on it, forced Brad to dive in, and that gave the ball away to Seiko. Over to Juicy, and what a save by Mata right in front.
It's still dangerous, though. Itachi stealing the corner. No one's home. Easy goal for Itachi.
Just swarming the zone. You try to break out, you've got no boost. You got no chance defensively. Shot after shot, opportunity after opportunity. They make you burn so much moving laterally that when you finally have a chance to break forward, it's like, okay, surely my teammates got the touch, right? Not against these guys. Chance though for Team Secret, still a minute 45. They've proved to have quite a bit of fight at the end of these games, trying to play the role of comeback kings. Brad, blocked by Juicy. KV1 still over there. That bounces hard out towards Mata. And KV1 burned so much boost, going nowhere near the ball, and that's a bad break for Secret. So could this be, but what a save by Brad, getting back in time.
Low boost pass, that was what you want. Seiko had a chance to double that in, but the defense there for Team Secret. They keep themselves in it. They're gonna need that goal to tie things up.
Juicy trying the solo effort against Mata. Itachi with no boost, he'll steal 100 out of this Team Secret half. KV1's got to scramble into action now. Seiko couldn't get that ball center, but it goes past Juicy all the way back to Itachi, and it doesn't matter for Gentlemates. They're content to win just about any game 2-1. They're content to win a game 1-0 if the opportunities don't present themselves.
This is good for Secret. KV1 off the sidewall. It bounces off Brad. Awkward ball, and Brad gets the corner boost steal. This is a legitimate chance here for Team Secret, forcing Itachi up. He's low on boost. Brad with plenty in the tank. KV1 rotating back, but they're caught out. Team Secret Their hand was in the cookie jar when it came clamped shut.
Well, you got to be forward. You got to press the issue. This team does it better than anybody else in the world from long range. Gentlemates 3-1, still 31 seconds left. Not quite as deflating as it could have been, but they've really got to send bodies forward now. Brad challenged by Itachi. That drops down into an opportune position there for KV1. Mata has that challenged out to the corner. KV1 try to center, and it's just not happening. Down to 10 seconds, and the only question now for Gentlemates is, do they want to add another? 5 seconds. Juicy just hands it off to Mata. It'll be little consolation if they add anything, and they won't. Gentlemates on to 2-1.
A strong performance and the expected result. The desk talked about it before. All the analysts on the desk and in the green room going with